Can you believe it? The Volkswagen Golf GTI has reached the fine age of 45 years old. To mark the occasion, the German brand has produced a special version of the Clubsport, aptly named the Clubsport 45. Standout features include 19-inch Scottsdale alloys, an increased top speed of 166 miles per hour, LED matrix headlights, progressive steering, and oh yeah, a fruity Akrapovic exhaust system. Is it any good? I had a quick go in one to find out. Oh, into the GTI Clubsport. Right. Oh, does sound quite good. Unlike the Coupe Leon I drove earlier, manual adjustment for the seats. This is a short drive. I've only got the car for 20 minutes or so. Therefore, these are really my first impressions. So, depending on the way how I've edited the videos, I've also been out in the Coupe Leon today. And they are, of course, pretty much the same car underneath. So under the bonnet, like the Coupe Leon, I've got a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine, which is good for 300 horsepower, along with 400 Newton meters of torque. However, this is a little bit slower to 62 miles per hour. This will do it in 5.6 seconds, whereas the Coupe Leon will hit 62 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds. This has got a top speed of 166 miles per hour, which is pretty racy to say the least. Oh, it makes quite a nice noise. Now, compared to the Coupe Leon, I'd say the seats in that held me in place a little bit better. The bolsters on this feel a little bit more forgiving, which is good for comfort, but no, I'm not being held in place quite as well. Brakes are fantastic. Of course, these share the same gearbox, so no real differences there. Oh, blimey. Dare I say this feels a bit more focused in the corners, I'd say. It feels like I can go through the corners faster in this. On the brakes hard. And let it run wide. But yeah, this feels a bit sharper. But of course, this is the Clubsport, so it's bound to. Oh, blimey. I was expecting this to feel a little bit safe, a little bit neutral. But it feels really focused. It handles well. The front end, it darts in. I'm yet to detect any kind of understeer as we go through some S's. On the brakes hard again. And tuck it in. The steering weight is fantastic. Oh, wow, those brakes. On the brakes hard again. I'll be honest, I didn't think I'd enjoy this car as much as I am. Let's just change the mode. I do like the fact that you've got a mode button down here. It makes it easier to find. So I wonder if this car's got the DCC, the dynamic chassis control. In essence, it means it's got adaptive dampers. And I think it has, because I've put it into comfort, and the ride definitely feels like it's got more supple. Yes, this car is fitted with the DCC, but that is an optional extra, whereas in the Coupe Leon VZ3 that is standard. Other options on this car include King's Red paintwork, rear view camera, head-up display, curtain airbag system, winter pack and a tracker. This means that the car tested is almost £44,000. I don't know about you, but for a Golf GTI, that is quite expensive. That actually rides really nicely. It almost feels like your bog standard Golf. That's properly impressive. The steering also becomes lighter. Of course, the engine, the throttle becomes more docile, and all of a sudden, you've got yourself an everyday Golf that can go to Tesco's, other supermarkets are available, or you can do the school run, or just do your boring day-to-day activities. Yeah, I do really like the fact there's a mode button down here. Hats off to Volkswagen for that. Anyway, let's put it into sport mode. Oh, just hear a bit of induction noise just creeping into the cabin. I like that. I love the firmness of the brake pedal. Does feel firmer compared to the Cupra Leon, although I have driven a car in between the two cars. I was hoping to drive this back to back with the Leon, but sadly it didn't quite happen that way. That exhaust, it sounds fantastic. You get a nice little burble every now and then. Right. Just dab the brake and sweep it in. And then bring it across. Now, given the fact that this hasn't got a manual gearbox, I thought this would feel a little bit disengaging, but no, I feel very involved in the driving process. And this kind of pains me to say it, but I would say this is a bit more exciting to drive than the Cupra Leon. It's funny, although this is technically, well, it is slower to 62 compared to the Leon, this feels faster. I don't know if it's because I'd say the engine note feels, well, it sounds a bit louder to me in this. This has a greater sense of occasion. This is really impressive. I didn't think this car would impress me as much as it has done. I thought it'd just feel a little bit cold, maybe, dare I say, a bit boring? That's quite a bold claim, but yeah, I didn't think it'd be as intoxicating as it is. Hard on the brakes. Oh. Get that brake transfer. God, this thing is an absolute rocket. Wow, that's left a more lasting impression on me than I thought it would, and I want to drive it more. And as I said in one of my other videos, that is a sign of a good car. When you get a taste and you want more. This car is addictive. I really like this. I really wanted to like the Cupra Leon more because I own a Mark II Leon Cupra, but I have to be honest, this car just feels a bit more fun, a bit more involving, and more focused. It's fantastic. Oh, lovely seats as well. They are really nice. Got the GTI stitching on them. A very well-rounded car, but what else would you expect from a Golf GTI? Volkswagen themselves I'm sure they've referred to it as their everyday supercar. One would argue that's the Audi RS6, but hey, if you're not quite at that budget, then yeah, this is definitely worth looking at. I've really enjoyed my time in this. Hand on heart, genuinely, I didn't think I would enjoy this car as much as I have done. So massive thank you to Volkswagen UK for letting me have a go in it. I do really hope to spend longer with this, so Volkswagen UK, if you are watching, come on guys, give me a car for a week. You know I love a hot hatch. You know that I could do a cracking review on this. give him a thumbs up. Don't know who that was, but he's taking a photo of the car. So yeah, so Volkswagen UK, if you're watching, come on, just, help a brother out, sort me out. For those of you that are watching this video, I do hope you have enjoyed it. If so, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. But until the next time, guys, be sure to keep up the car obsession.